He told K2 it was a symptom of our poor economy, but a longtime local car dealer's excuses for why customers are missing money and cars might not be the real reason.
On your side, investigator Tom Jensen broke this story yesterday. And Tom, police are involved now, is that right?
And not only local police, but also investigators from 2 different state agencies. And it looks like the man who told us he had nothing to do with the missing cars and missing money is a central figure in all of the investigations.
You need to point the finger at Wall Street. You need to point the finger at the economy. You need to point the finger at the banks.
David Edmonds said he was an innocent bystander who watched a company he built disintegrate under new ownership. So you're telling me that you don't do the cars?
AutoLink Auto Sales Corporation, DBA AutoLink Gresham, was sold to Mrs. Parker.
The Secretary of State's office confirms this is the owner, 85-year-old Iris Burl Parker, or just Burl as her friends call her. She's not home, but I talked to Parker by phone, and she told me she signed papers months ago, but was never told that made her the owner of AutoLink in Gresham. The consignment lot, where former employees say at least 35 customers sold their cars, but never received a penny.
I'd just like to have my check for my car.
Mike Hubbard is owed almost $24,000 for this 2005 Acura. And Sergeant Paul Alexander, deployed in Iraq right now, is owed more than $15,000. But so far, this letter is the only thing he's received. It's signed by Burl Parker, and it tells Alexander to let the insurance companies battle out the details. The problem is, Burl Parker told me she never signed any letters to customers, and she says she doesn't own AutoLink. Parker's daughter, who works at AutoLink, tells K2 she had her mom sign documents so Edmonds could keep the business he founded 15 years ago. But listen to what Edmonds says.
I probably won't see any of the money that she owes me. That's my tough luck.
Employees contacted me saying Edmonds ran the company the whole time, and Parker was just a name on a piece of paper so he could continue doing business in Oregon. Why? Because of this. The Department of Motor Vehicles suspended Edmonds' dealership license in April because Edmonds did not pay car owners after selling their cars on consignment. Well, why did you lie to me? Because you don't just lease the property. In fact, I talked to the owner of the property. He said that you pay the lease and you...
I rent the property.
Yeah, and you run this company.
I rent? No, I do not.
Hi, I'm calling about the vintage Cessna. This afternoon, posing as a buyer on the phone, Edmonds tried to sell me this vintage 1949 Cessna, telling me he had to sell it to save his car dealership. Burl Parker also says not only has she not received any money from AutoLink, but she loaned Edmonds $50,000, and he still hasn't paid her. A state investigator tells me Edmonds and AutoLink both are filing for bankruptcy. He says victims should contact the Oregon Attorney General's office, DMV, and Gresham Police to file formal complaints. Tom Jensen, K2 News.
All right, thank you, Tom. If you have a story for Tom or any of our On Your Side investigators, we'd love to hear from you. Email us, investigators@KATU.com.